Today was all about using creative writing exercises and techniques as well as performance techniques to ask our students to rethink, reconsider their research and to be alive to the creative potential of the stories that they're actually discovering in their research.
It was a way of breaking open the sort of theoretical construct and taking it out to an audience.
Really kind of wonderful to see them all coming together.
This topic of climate change, it's going to take more than just communicating within the academia to try and make a difference. So it's been really helpful so far the workshop on thinking and reflecting on different strategies and different roles from a more creative communicative perspective.
The challenges that we all face when we're kind of taking on this research is how that we communicate it to other people, and so that people can understand the magnitude of what's happening with changing climate. What we're able to capture and kind of working creatively is more the emotional content. I think that's really exciting and really of benefit for our own research as well as how we communicate it to the outside world.
So today, so far, definitely been a bit out of my comfort zone in a creative workshop, and that was really helpful in terms of helping me understand how I could communicate the research. It kind of made me feel a bit more liberated in terms of the stories I could tell, and that there's less rules about how I want to communicate.
First time I did this kind of activity and used like sound and movement to tell the story and tell my research. Creative ways of telling a story, I think, is very helpful. Look at it from a different perspective. Connecting with other people and see what they are doing is also very encouraging and motivating. I think we need to have a strong narrative and story to be able to convince people and to encourage them to make a change, even very small steps.
So when it comes to communicating to a wider audience, it's always a challenge. So we have to learn about these things to be able to communicate through different platforms, different communities, and make sure that our research and our projects are fully understood.
I'm often so much in my head, right? So it's always interesting when you get out into, using your body and thinking about other ways to communicate in being truthful about facing what there is, thinking about what there is and how we can work with it, So I think that's a takeaway for me, yeah.
We're really impressed. This is an absolutely path-breaking program. These people have shown us that they're really actually very creative, even if their projects are totally based in science or engineering.
When I'm trying to think of the really specific words about how to communicate my project, I can feel stuck, but that felt like something shook up a bit, which was nice.
Yeah, I'm glad I came here today.
All in all, it was a perfect day.
How we can massify action around climate change is ultimately our goal. So hopefully this is the very first step on that path.